Hello, and if you're watching this, you are in the same boat as me. You are either stressed or have been stressed because of a upcoming English exam or any exam. I am recording this in the night before my English exam, and it is just about me wanted to revise to a camera and hoping someone maybe sees my franticness and can attest to it because I have not left the house in like a good 24, 25 or 30 hours. I've just been studying English. English, I swear, no matter how much you can study, it's insanely hard. And I don't think I've ever actually looked forward to studying physics, except for right now. Right now, I would do anything to study physics rather than English, but I have to. So my English exam is 1 composing, 2 comprehending, and 1 responding. So my responding, big essay, everything else I can wing, I'm good at that, but my essay, what's it about? My essay is about the rule comes of friends. My whole idea, it can be an idea, issue, value, or attitude, and the whole idea is over-reliance and dependency on technology leads to an illusion of control and eventually annihilation. And how do I evidence this? So first, my first body paragraph is I evidence this through the juxtaposition of the house and the surrounding. So I'm trying to show that technological advancement is meaningless without ethical responsibility. So I'm showing that technology has a ability to be neutral, but it's because of humans' inability to properly use it that it can be used for both good. It's caring. The house can make food, but also at the same time it can destroy, and it has destroyed the humanity. It has made the family silhouettes, and it has literally singed an entire 2 kids, 1 dad, 1 mom onto the side, onto the wall of a house, right? And this is my third point in that paragraph. Well, I have to do this. So my second point is it's an illusion of control. So having technology doesn't technically mean you're in control because other people do, and that paranoia is what destroys civilization. My second body paragraph is I'm revealing that the eerie personification of the house attempting to be human. So I'm showing that yes, the house can, mimic humanity, but it can never truly replicate its consciousness, its feelings, empathy, or agency. So I'm trying to signify that efficiency without meaning is purposeless. So the house is doing all this, it's cooking, it's cleaning, but there's no one there. You need human agency to give it meaning, right? So main point, human agency is needed. Efficiency is pointless without, a meaning to it, because if no one's eating that food and if it's just getting flushed away, what's the point? And I'm just missing one. Oh, dangers of trusting and over-relying on mechanical routine can make people as cold as their own creations. So let's say by emphasizing how robots treat the dog. There's this dog. Oh my god, this is my favorite example in the entire essay. So this dog, he's covered in scars. He's not scars, but he is hurt. He is frail, he's been starving, and he has just survived a nuclear bomb. He's been surviving, right? And on the other side of the door, the house is making pancakes. Pancakes for no one. That humans are dead, but the dog is still alive, and it's whining, it's scratching at the door, it's spinning around in circles. But how does the house react? It is annoyed. It just continues, and it does not let the dog eat until the dog eventually dies. And how does the house handle it? It picks it up and throws it into the incinerator. So it's like, do we want this house that's so unempathetic, that's so cold, that so callously allowed this dog to die, to take care of humanity? No. And it's not because this robot chose to let it die. It's because the robot is simply incapable of feeling this emotional empathy. It's simply doing what it's told to do. And what it's told to do is no longer meaningful. The humans are gone, and now it has no purpose. Paragraph 3 is a pretty doozy one. So, paragraph 3 is showing how nature's destruction of technology reveals technology as an illusion of control again. So this whole illusion of control, I'm going to be talking about four things in this paragraph. So I'm going to talk about how nature does not defeat humanity; it simply goes on. It doesn't attempt to destroy it. It just is. It simply is. It doesn't care if humanity lives. It doesn't care if technology survives. It'll just time and nature just keep on going and going. And my next point, 5 minutes 40. My next point is the irony of the situation. This house has survived a nuclear bomb. It still stands, but what happens? It dies to a falling log and tree. It dies. So no matter how advanced technology gets, it is ultimately insignificant to nature. The third point, I always forget one point each one. So the point I did forget is it can preserve meaning, it can preserve routine, not meaning. So this house is mindlessly repeating the dates. It is, while the house is even burning, it's personified as, living. This is the metaphor for human civilization dying along with its own creation, because its brain is dying, its wires are capillaries, and it has a oak bone and oak bone, right? And the house still continues to mow the lawn, it continues to recite poetry, it continues to make eggs. Shows that it knows what routine is. It doesn't entirely comprehend the meaning for it. So it shows that the thoughtlessness of robots. And lastly, the whole thing that kind of sums up my thing in this last paragraph is this repeating block. So after the house is burnt down, there's one single wall that is left standing, and it is repeating the same date over and over and over again. And what is this date? It's just basically the day afterwards. And what this shows is this inability to move forward. So this house had so much potential, but because of its fundamental inability and insufficiency to fully think and comprehend, it has led to its own destruction, because it is fixed to its own programming, and through its inability to actually create new purpose, it is ultimately meaningless. So no matter how advanced technology gets, without its own consciousness and without its own purpose, it is nothing. And it's up to humans to choose how we use it. It reveals, ultimately, again, I'm trying to say my conclusion, I'm ultimately trying to reveal that, again, without proper ethical responsibility, technological advancement is meaningless, and that a society that relies on efficiency, ultimately, without using its own common sense, can lead to destruction. And yeah, that is what my essay is on, and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope I wasn't too, drifty off, because I am really, really hating this English. And yeah, I hope you guys do well. Wow, that's cool. I hope you guys do well.